together.
Marie, hold up!
Ben, I don't think I can talk to you right now.
I understand. Just listen then.
All right.
I'm sorry I couldn't see how you felt about me before, and I'm flattered about it. I really am. But...
There's a but. I don't think I like where this might be going.
But I don't think I can return those same feelings right now.
I see.
No, you see, it really isn't you. It's just timing right now. I have a lot on my mind with me doing poorly in school. Well, you know about that, causing more problems with my dad, and so causing more stress on the band. If it wasn't for everything going on right now, we'd probably be having a different conversation.
I understand.
You really are a kind and understanding person, and I do like that about you, even if you are a bit sensitive.
Ben!
What?
Okay, fine. I know I'm a bit sensitive. Leave me alone! Oh, wait. Did you say you like me?
Huh? What? Pfft, no, I said what I like about you.
All right, Ben. Whatever you say.
Seems you're in a better mood. I'm leaving then.
Okay, Ben. Bye.
Okay, Marie, spill.
What are you talking about?
What happened with Ben?
Oh, that. I got rejected.
What?
Yeah.
Well, come on, details. What did he say exactly? Depending on what you tell me, I'm going to have to decide whether I let Ben live or not.
Mamea, violence gets us nowhere. So, what did Ben say, Marie?
Well, he said I was too sensitive.
I'm gonna kill him. Even if it's true, he shouldn't be saying that in that situation.
Mamea, let Marie finish before jumping to conclusions. Marie?
He said I was too sensitive, but he loved my overwhelming kindness and understanding.
Marie, we know Ben, and he wouldn't really say that. I know you have a tendency to over-exaggerate. Really, this time, honestly, what did he say?
Oh, it doesn't matter. He said he liked me.
Marie!
Okay, fine. He said he liked my kindness and understanding. Happy? Ruin a girl's dream, why don't you?
Okay, what else? You said you got rejected? What's that all about?
Yeah. He said it was just a bad time in his life right now.
Did he give that whole, "it's not you, it's me" speech? I'm gonna kill him.
Not quite. He said that if it was better timing, we would be having a different conversation.
So, for someone who just got rejected, you're in an inconceivably good mood.
It's because Ben said he liked me.
Oy vey. Well, for a sensitive one, she doesn't give up so easy, does she?
So young. So young.
Hey guys, did you hear the news? We're getting a new music teacher today.
Really? Are they any good?
I'm sure Trent's already done the background check.
You know I did.
So, what's the 411?
Well, have you guys heard of Fujiyama?
No.
Well, he's...
He's a very talented musician, but gets very little spotlight, mainly because he plays for backup bands for a lot of headliners.
That's right. And he's played for...
He's played for bands like Nirvana, Benson, and even some pop sensations like Whitney Spears and Justin Bieber.
That's right again. I guess Ben could take it from here.
A few months ago, he just stopped showing his face in public, so no one really knows what happened to him. And I wonder why he would choose to teach here.
Well, I can fill that part in.
Here it comes.
My sources tell me that Fujiyama is originally from around here. He wanted some time off from the music world for a few months because he was getting a bit overworked. He wanted to get back to his roots for a bit. Heard we had an opening in the music department and applied. At least, that's the cover story.
What do you mean, cover story?
Well, my sixth sense tells me there's more to it than that, but I'll need to do some more digging and get back to you guys. Just some of his info is going to take a little bit longer to get to, since Fujiyama is just a stage name and all of the common resources don't have his prior personal information.
So I've been meaning to ask, Trent, how do you get all this information?
Yeah, why are you so good at getting information? Yuki said it had something to do with what your parents do?
On that note, are you allowed to tell us? I'm starting to feel a bit scared to know.
My parents? They're just typical rich parents. Hardly ever home because they're always traveling for work. They own a big private security company.
You mean like bodyguards?
Something like that.
That still doesn't explain anything.
Well, look at the time. We're gonna be late for class.
Good morning, students. The purpose of today's assembly is to welcome new additions to Vanity High. First and foremost, we would like to welcome our new music teacher, Mr. Fuji. Mr. Fuji, would you mind saying a few words?
Thank you, Miss Lockhart. Do we have any music fans here? Anyone? Okay, a few here. Well, just in case you were wondering, yes, I do look a lot like that musician Fujiyama. I get that a lot since that is what a lot of people know me as, but you can call me Mr. Fuji, as per Miss Lockhart, but don't let that Mr. fool you. If you have a love and a passion for music, we are all family and friends. I hope that my time here at Vanity will help cultivate you young musicians, and for those that don't know anything about music, I hope that you will want to start learning. Awesomeness! Catch you guys in class!
Thank you, Mr. Fuji. Next, we have a new transfer student that will be starting today. Jaden, would you introduce yourself to your fellow schoolmates?
From today on, you will address me as Prince J. You are dismissed.
What the crap, man? Seriously, who does he think he is?
Oh man, feels like someone as bad as Trent, or worse.
No way. There's no way I'm that arrogant. I'm cocky, not arrogant.
What's the difference?
See, cocky? People find funny and tolerable. Arrogant? Well, who likes arrogant? He's so full of himself. I'm sure the Ice Queen will have a few words after for dismissing the assembly.
His name is Jaden Kim.
What?
How do you know him?
Alright, what do you know about him? Spill.
Well...
Nutty! Nutty!
Who's nutty?
Better question. Why nutty?
Jaden! What are you doing?
Well, we haven't seen each other for a while, so I figure why not give you a nice big kiss from the best looking and will be the most successful person in Vanity High. You should be grateful.
You can't do that to me ever. You especially can't do that in front of my friends. I'm sorry, everyone.
Friends? You have friends other than me? Who? I didn't notice anyone.
You're kinda standing in the middle of them.
So that would explain why Marie hasn't really talked to me all that much this last year. Well, the hermit has finally come out to play a little, hasn't she?
How do you know Marie? Because you seem awfully familiar with her.
Well, Brent, to answer your question, I am Marie's first love, and we pretty much grew up together. I'm much closer to her than you will ever be. After all, we have seen each other naked.
Jaden! Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Here we go again. Lynn, does this seem to be happening a lot lately?
What can we say? Since it's out in the open anyway, it's no surprise with Ben hearing it.
You're right. Let's get her.
Now that the girls are gone, I don't think I like you all that much.
Hey Ben, hold up. Don't be losing it now.
Oh, you have a bit of a temper, huh, Blaine?
My name is Ben! You know what? Ugh, screw this, I'm out of here.
Hey Ben, wait up!
Huh, that's weird.
What is?
Trent going after Ben.
That is a little weird. What's weirder is Ben letting him.
So, Jaden.
You will address me as Prince J.
Huh. Okay. Prince J.
Yes, Zach.
It's Zeke, actually. We were wondering exactly how you know Marie.
Well, Zach, if you really want to know, I suggest you talk to Marie. You are not worthy to be in my awesomeness at this time, since I do not know of your lineage or who you are until you send me a resume with 3 character references, background on your parents' occupation, and annual gross income. I do not need to discuss any of my personal life with you. You may take your leave now.
Are you serious?
Prince J does not joke about these matters. You are dismissed as you are, Yoshi.
Wow. I think Trent was right about the difference between cocky and arrogant. At least you weren't told you aren't worthy by Trent, and we do get along with him. But man, that guy takes the cake.
I know. But I'm sure he really can't be all that bad. If Marie's grown up with him, I'm sure he's an alright fellow. I don't think Ben will really agree all that much, though. I mean, he barely gets along with Trent's antics as it is.
That's true. Ben and Trent really don't get along all that well, but I'm glad they still do up to some degree. Otherwise, we'd have no band.
That's true. Well, Ben respects Trent because of his intelligence and talent, and at least Trent tries to get along with everyone. Besides, it's not like Trent is disrespecting people right to their face.
No kidding. I don't even know what to say to that Jaden guy.
Don't you mean Prince J?
I wonder why Prince J.
So why are you following me, Trent?
Well, pretty much the same reason as you are. Don't really like the guy.
Really? I think you two are peas from the same pod.
Ben, really? I just told you the main difference between him and me. I'm cocky, and he's arrogant. Similar, but very different. He's the type I don't really get along with.
I don't think anyone would really get along with him.
True, but another reason was I didn't want any of the girls passing by and see my ugly side. Not that I really have one, of course.
Trent, really? I just walked away from clocking someone that was making similar comments.
Sorry, my bad. Sometimes it just comes out. But seriously, Ben? What the crap? Are you really gonna let some arrogant prick get away with kissing your girl right in front of you?
My girl? What are you talking about? Me and Maria are just friends.
Uh-huh. And that's what you keep telling yourself. You know, denial is only gonna make things worse.
Trent, I really don't know what you're talking about, and I don't have time for this. Besides, we really need to get to class.
Speaking of class, I'm sure you're pretty stoked about music class, huh? Music class from Fujiyama will probably never happen in our life. We can learn a lot from him, not in terms of just music, but what it's like to live life on the road, playing from one gig to the next, all over the world.
I know, tell me about it. I'm just itching to show him what I got and see if he can give me a few pointers. So you're really gonna dig into his past, huh?
You know me. I need to know things about teachers, including any dirt, just in case. We don't want to get caught up in any of our teachers' messes and anything else that may tarnish our good school's name.
While you're at it, can you check up on that Jaden guy? I don't trust him.
Sure, Ben. Should I check up on any more of Marie's past crushes while I'm at it?
What? No, forget I even asked. What other crushes are you even talking about? Why would I care about that? I just don't trust a guy who calls himself Prince.
Sure, Ben. Sure.
Marie, hold on. Whoop, that's not it. I'm sorry I couldn't see how you felt about me before.
Well, my sixth sense tells me that there's there's more to it than that. Oy, more to it than that. Sixth sense tells me that there's more to it than that.
But he's a very talented musician. But he gets very He's a very talented musician, but gets very little spotlight, mainly because he plays for backup bands or for a lot of headliners.
Well, my sixth sense tells me that there's more to it than that, but I'll need to do more digging and get back to you guys. Dinging? Did I say dinging? No, digging. Well, my sixth sense tells me that there's more to it than that, but I'll need to do. What the heck? Why am I having so much trouble with this one line?
Wow. I think Trent was right about the difference between Wow. I think Trent was right about the difference between cocky and arrogant. At least you weren't told they're told That's true. Trent and Ben do. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Ben and Trent really don't get along all that well, but I'm glad they do. Still. Whatever. I'm done with that line.
That's true. Ben and Trent really don't get. Oh crap, I just realized I'm reading your line, Zeke. Sorry.
Oh god, Yuki, you're so funny. You make me laugh so much.
I don't think anyone would really get along with. What?
Oh my god, Prince J, because that guy is stupid. He's so. Oh my god. Oh god, Yuki, you slay me. Oh god, you should be a stand-up comedian, I swear. Oh god. Whew. Vanity High is a great show. I think everyone should watch it.